Welcome back to the Spotlight 360. Today we've got a huge topic to dive into. Pep Guardiola's chilling warning about Erling Haaland is ahead of Manchester City's massive showdown with Arsenal. Pep says Haaland is even better now than he was in City's treble-winning season. Let that sink in for a moment. Because last time, Haaland scored 52 goals across all competitions, broke the Premier League goal record, and helped City lift the Premier League, Champions League, and FA Cup. So, if Pep is right, what does this mean for Arsenal and the rest of the Premier League? Stick with me, because over this video we will break down Haaland's form, Pep's comments, Arsenal's chances, and what this clash means for the title race, because it is this weekend. And of course, I'll want your predictions in the comments below. So let's get into it. This past week has been nothing short of outrageous for him. First, on international duty, he scored 5 goals as Norway demolished Moldova 11-1 in World Cup qualifier. Then he came back to Manchester, stepped onto the derby stage, and scored twice against United and at the Etihad. That is 7 goals in a space of a week. Now, here is the scary part. At this stage, last season, he smashed every goal-scoring record. Haaland had already scored heavily, but right now, his numbers are even sharper. He looks stronger, quicker, and his finishing is as deadly as ever. Let's talk about those goals against United. The first, pure striker's instinct. He launched on to Jeremy Doku's pass, struggled off a rock show, and chipped the ball over by Indel with ease. The second, a classic Haaland run, outpaced Ali Maguire, launched onto Bernardo Silva's pass, and coolly finished past the keeper. This is what makes him unstoppable. Not just his power, but his movement, his timing, and his ability to sniff out a goal from nowhere. After the game, Pep Guardiola sat down with a press and dropped a bombshell. He said, and I quote, "Erling has been incredible since the start, but this season he's better than ever. I would say better than the treble year." Now, why would Pep say this? Well, there are a few reasons. One, Pep motivating his star striker, reminding him and everyone else that the standard can always be higher. Two, it's Pep sending a physiological message to Arsenal, whom they are facing this weekend, and the rest of the league, basically saying, if you couldn't stop him last season, good luck stopping him now. And 3, because it might actually be true, Haaland isn't just scoring, he's linking play better, pressing harder, and combining with new signings like Doku in a way that makes City even more dangerous. This is classic Pep. He praises but also plays mind games, and right before facing Arsenal, it couldn't be more perfectly timed. So, let's turn to Arsenal. Because if there is one team desperate to prove they can do toy-to-toy with City, it is Mikel. This time, Arteta has tweaked things. William Saliba and Gabriel are one of the strongest centre-back, pairing in with the Ridge adds extra protection in midfield, and Arsenal look more balanced, more mature. But here is the question: can they stop Haaland? Saliba has the physicality, yes, but Haaland only needs half a chance. City's supply line is relentless. when Bernardo Silva, Foden and now Doku creating chaos on the wings. For Arsenal, it's not just about defending Haaland, it's about cutting off supply. If they let City distance their tempo, Haaland will eventually find a way. If they press high and aggressively, maybe they can disrupt City's rhythm. But remember, Haaland thrives on space. If Arsenal push too high, one long ball, one clever pass, and suddenly he's clean through, it's a nightmare decision for Arteta. Now, this isn't just about Arsenal versus City. This is about the title race. If City win, they send out a huge message. Business as usual. Haaland firing. Pep's machine rolling. If Arsenal win, it proves they've learned from last season that they can finally beat City when it matters. Liverpool are looking, Spurs are showing promise. Chelsea might come into form after, but let's be honest, most people believe the title will be decided between Arsenal, City and Liverpool. That is why this game is so big. It's early in the season, yes, but physiologically it sets the tone. And with Haaland in this kind of form, Arsenal knows they have to be near perfect. Fans have been reacting to Pep's comments all week. Some Arsenal fans are nervous. Others say Pep is just playing mind games. City fans, of course, are loving it, saying Haaland might hit 60 goals this season. Let's throw it some numbers. Haaland shot conversion rate this season is hovering around 28%. That is elite level. His expected goals is XG is slightly lower than his actual goals, which means he's outperforming the chances created for him. Compare that to other strikers, Nunez, Isaac, Watkins, Jesus, Jokeles. None are even close to Haaland's output. He's in his own category. So predictions time. Our first. I think this will be a tight game, but Haaland will make the difference again. I'm calling it 2-1 to Manchester with Haaland on the score sheet. But what do you think? Can Arsenal finally stop Haaland? All Pep's words ring true, and we see another masterclass from the Norwegian machine. Drop your score predictions in the comments. I'll be reading and replying to you as possible as I can. To wrap up, Pep Guardiola has made it clear Erling Haaland is operating at higher level than during City's treble year. That is scary news for Arsenal and for the entire Premier League. This showdown is set to be explosive, and we'll be back with full analysis after the game. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe on the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our football analysis. Thank you for watching, and get ready for Arsenal versus Manchester City. It's going to be a battle of champions.